Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night by a strange buzzing in your hands, almost like electricity running through your fingers? Or maybe you found yourself gripping the railing tighter than ever before while climbing a staircase, worried that your legs won't hold you steady. These aren't just random inconveniences. They are signals. Your body is trying to tell you something very important. It's running dangerously low on one of the most essential building blocks of human health. That building block is collagen. Collagen is the protein that quite literally holds you together. It's in your skin, your joints, your blood vessels, your muscles, even the protective covering around your nerves. Without it, your body begins to feel like an old house with a crumbling foundation. Walls start to crack, beams weaken, and everything feels unstable. For many people over 50, tingling hands, weak legs, stiff joints, sagging skin, and brittle nails aren't isolated problems. They're symptoms of the same underlying shortage. The shocking part is how early this decline begins. In your late 20s, collagen production starts to slow. By your 40s, you've lost a large percentage of what you had in youth. By your 60s and 70s, the levels are so low that weakness, numbness, and stiffness become part of daily life. That's why so many people assume that feeling fragile and losing independence is just aging. But what if it's not inevitable? What if you could restore some of that lost strength simply by feeding your body the material it's missing? Here's the good news: you can. Collagen can be replenished. Not overnight, not perfectly, but steadily. And the results can be life-changing. You can reduce tingling in your hands, regain stability in your legs, keep your joints moving smoothly, and restore energy you thought was gone forever. In this video, we're going to explore 4 simple collagen-rich snacks that can help you do exactly that. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements. They're practical, everyday options that anyone can prepare in minutes. We'll look at why they work, how to use them effectively, and what mistakes to avoid so you don't waste your time. But before we get into the details, let's step back and understand what collagen really is, and why it has such a powerful impact on your health. Most people know collagen from beauty commercials that promise smoother skin and fewer wrinkles, but collagen isn't just about appearance. It's the most abundant protein in your body, making up nearly 1/3 of all the protein you have. Think of it as the scaffolding that holds everything in place. Without it, your body simply wouldn't function. Picture a house. The bricks are like your cells, but the cement that keeps those bricks from tumbling is collagen. When collagen is strong, the house is solid. When collagen crumbles, the house begins to crack. That's what happens inside you as collagen declines with age. Your joints become stiff, your skin loses elasticity, your muscles weaken, and even your nerves misfire because they lack the protective structure collagen provides. The decline doesn't happen overnight. Around age 25, your natural collagen production starts slowing down. By 40, you've lost a significant percentage. By the time you reach 60 or 70, levels can be so low that you feel it everywhere. In your knees when you climb stairs, in your hands when you grip a coffee mug, in your digestion when food leaves you bloated instead of energized. The key takeaway is simple. Collagen isn't optional. It's not a luxury. It's a foundation. Without it, the systems of your body, joints, skin, muscles, blood vessels, nerves, digestion, begin to break down all at once. With it, those same systems can be repaired, strengthened, and revitalized. So what happens when you start giving your body more collagen? Let's look at 2 real people whose daily lives were transformed once they added this missing piece back into their routine. Linda is 65 and lives in Florida. For most of her life, she had been active. She enjoyed gardening, cooking for her family, and spending time with her grandchildren. But a few years ago, she started noticing something strange. At night, her hands would buzz with a prickly, uncomfortable sensation. Sometimes she had to shake them out just to make the tingling stop. She blamed her mattress, then her pillow, then thought maybe it was arthritis. She tried wrist braces, hand exercises, and even gave up knitting, something she had loved for decades. Nothing worked. One morning, she was pouring a cup of coffee when her hand suddenly went numb. The hot coffee spilled across the counter and nearly onto her lap. That moment scared her. It wasn't just an annoyance anymore, it was dangerous. She realized she needed to look deeper. A close friend told her to pay attention to collagen. At first, Linda laughed. She thought collagen was just something people used for beauty creams, but she decided to try a simple change. Each morning, she began eating a bowl of plain Greek yogurt with a scoop of high-quality collagen powder stirred in. She added blueberries and strawberries for flavor and vitamin C. It felt too easy to matter. But within 6 weeks, something changed. The buzzing in her hands was less sharp. She could sleep through the night without waking to shake her fingers. After 2 months, she noticed her grip felt stronger, and she wasn't afraid of dropping her coffee cup anymore. For Linda, the change wasn't magic. It was consistent nutrition. John is 72 and lives in Texas. A retired mechanic, he had spent decades on his feet working long days in the shop. He prided himself on his independence, but over time his legs began to betray him. They felt heavy, unstable, and climbing stairs became a dreaded chore. He started using both hands to grip the railing, moving slowly as if each step might be his last. He hated feeling fragile. His daughter suggested trying a daily snack that combined nuts, seeds, and collagen peptides. Skeptical but willing, John put together a homemade trail mix with almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, chia, and flax. Every afternoon, he grabbed a handful instead of cookies or chips. He also committed to short walks around his neighborhood, just 10 minutes at first. The first week, nothing seemed different. The second week, he noticed his energy didn't crash in the afternoon. By the fourth week, his legs felt steadier. Within 3 months, he could climb stairs without clutching the railing. He even went back to working on small projects in his garage. What surprised him most was not just the strength in his legs, but the confidence he regained. He no longer feared falling. He felt in control again. Neither Linda nor John made huge lifestyle overhauls. They didn't buy expensive supplements or chase miracle cures. They simply gave their bodies a steady supply of collagen and the nutrients that help it work. Those small daily choices added up to big results. Their stories show what science often struggles to capture. Collagen loss isn't abstract. It's the buzzing in your hands when you try to hold a cup. It's the heaviness in your legs when you walk up the stairs. It's the creeping fear that your body is slipping away from you. And collagen restoration isn't abstract either. It's the moment you realize you slept through the night without numb fingers. It's the first time you climb stairs without fear. It's the quiet confidence that comes from knowing your body is stronger than it was last month. So why did something as simple as yogurt with collagen or a handful of nuts with peptides make such a difference? To answer that, we need to look at what collagen actually does inside the body, how it supports nerves, muscles, blood vessels, skin, and even digestion. That's where the real explanation begins. So why did a bowl of yogurt or a handful of seeds have such a powerful effect on Linda and John? The explanation lies in what collagen actually does once it's inside the body. This isn't hype, it's biology. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body, forming a strong, flexible framework that supports nearly every tissue. Picture it as a rope woven from many strands. When those strands are tight and strong, the rope holds firm. When they fray, the rope weakens and snaps. That's exactly what happens to your tissues as collagen breaks down with age. Let's start with joints. They're like door hinges. When you're young, the hinges are smooth, lubricated, and strong. They open and close without resistance. As collagen declines, the hinges dry out and rust. That's when joints begin to ache, knees crack, and hips feel stiff. The cushioning cartilage inside those joints is made mostly of collagen. Without it, every step grinds down bone and tissue. Restoring collagen is like oiling those hinges and replacing the worn parts so the door can swing smoothly again. Now look at your nerves. They're like electrical wires carrying signals from the brain to the rest of the body. But wires don't work without insulation. Collagen is part of that protective covering. When it thins, the nerves spark and misfire. That's when you feel pins and needles, buzzing hands, or numb fingers. For Linda, her yogurt and collagen powder weren't just feeding her skin or joints. They were insulating her nerves again so those signals could fire smoothly without interruption. Blood vessels also depend on collagen. Your arteries, veins, and capillaries need elasticity to expand and contract with each heartbeat. Collagen keeps those vessel walls strong and flexible. When collagen breaks down, the vessels stiffen, blood flow slows, and circulation suffers. Cold fingers, tingling toes, and dizzy spells often trace back to weakened vessels. That's why people notice warmer hands and steadier balance once they restore collagen. It's the plumbing of the body working the way it should. Muscles may not seem like a collagen issue, but they are. Collagen provides the framework that holds muscle fibers together. Without it, muscles don't contract with the same force. They weaken faster and take longer to recover. That heavy leg feeling John described wasn't just muscle loss from aging. It was the scaffolding disappearing. By adding collagen back into his diet, he was tightening those ropes around the fibers, giving his muscles structure and power again. Combined with short walks, the fuel he gave his body translated directly into stronger, steadier legs. Even digestion is tied to collagen. The lining of your gut is made of collagen-rich tissue. When it deteriorates, the barrier weakens. That's when you experience bloating, indigestion, or nutrient absorption problems. If food isn't absorbed properly, your entire body pays the price. Collagen helps patch and strengthen the gut wall so nutrients can pass into the bloodstream. That's why many people who start eating collagen-rich foods report not just stronger joints but calmer digestion and better energy. What's important to understand is that all of these systems, joints, nerves, blood vessels, muscles, gut, don't fail independently. They fail together when collagen is missing. That's why symptoms can appear all at once: stiff joints, tingling hands, weak legs, digestive trouble. And it's why restoring collagen often improves several areas at once. You're not fixing one symptom. You're fixing the foundation. Now you might ask why the body doesn't simply produce more collagen on its own. The truth is it tries, but the machinery slows with age. Cells that once pumped out collagen efficiently begin to lag. They can still produce it, but only if you give them the right building blocks: amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, plus vitamin C, zinc, and copper. Without those raw materials, the factory stalls. That's why diet matters so much. Supplying collagen directly and combining it with supporting nutrients gives your body what it needs to restart construction. The takeaway is clear. Collagen isn't just for vanity. It's for function. It's for moving without pain, standing without fear, climbing stairs with confidence, sleeping without numb fingers. It's what makes the difference between feeling fragile and feeling strong. And the best way to get it isn't through expensive treatments but through consistent, simple foods that provide collagen every day. That's where 4 specific snacks come in. They're easy to find, quick to prepare, and proven to supply your body with the bricks and mortar it needs. Let's explore them one by one. When people hear about collagen, they often imagine expensive supplements, exotic powders, or complicated recipes. The truth is much simpler. You can deliver collagen and its supporting nutrients through everyday snacks that are easy to find, quick to prepare, and enjoyable to eat. Let's look at 4 of the most effective. The first snack is Greek yogurt with collagen peptides. Greek yogurt differs from regular yogurt because it is strained, giving it a thicker texture and higher protein content. That extra protein is important because your body uses amino acids to build and repair collagen fibers. Greek yogurt also contains probiotics that support gut health, helping you absorb nutrients more effectively. But here's where the magic happens. Stir in a scoop of high-quality collagen powder. Not all powders are created equal. Look for products labeled hydrolyzed or peptides. These have been broken down into smaller pieces that your body can absorb quickly. Choose unflavored versions to avoid unnecessary sugars and additives. Add fresh berries on top for vitamin C and antioxidants, and you have a snack that tastes good, fuels collagen production, and keeps your joints, nerves, and skin supported. For many people, this is the simplest way to make collagen part of their routine. The second snack is a homemade nut and seed mix with collagen. Almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax, and sunflower seeds are nutritional powerhouses. They provide magnesium for muscle relaxation, omega-3 fats to reduce inflammation, zinc for immune support, and vitamin E to protect nerve endings. Sprinkle collagen powder onto the mix or stir it in after roasting, and you create a combination that supplies both the building blocks and the tools needed for repair. Think of it as giving your body both bricks and construction workers. This mix is portable and easy to carry in a small container. Replace processed snacks with it, and you'll notice steadier energy, less afternoon fatigue, and over time, stronger legs and calmer nerves. The third snack is bone broth. While it may not look glamorous, bone broth has been a healing tradition for centuries across cultures. Simmering animal bones slowly for hours releases collagen, glucosamine, chondroitin, and minerals that your joints and connective tissues crave. Drinking a cup of bone broth is like sending lubrication directly to your hinges. It soothes stiffness and supports flexibility. You can sip it as a warm drink, use it as a base for soups, or freeze it in small portions for later. The key is patience. Slow cooking for 6 to 12 hours draws out the collagen effectively. Homemade broth feels comforting and nourishing, and modern science confirms what grandmothers always knew. This simple food helps your body rebuild. The fourth snack is collagen fruit jelly. It's light, refreshing, and surprisingly powerful. By using gelatin or collagen powder as the base, you can create a jelly dessert and add vitamin C-rich fruits like oranges, kiwis, or strawberries. Collagen gives your body the raw material, while vitamin C acts as the spark plug that stitches fibers together. Without vitamin C, collagen can't form properly. A colorful bowl of collagen fruit jelly becomes both fun and functional, a snack that children and adults can enjoy together. It's especially good for hot days when you want something cool that also delivers real nutrition. What makes these 4 snacks so effective is that they combine collagen with the nutrients that activate it. Greek yogurt offers protein and probiotics. Nuts and seeds supply minerals and healthy fats. Bone broth provides natural cartilage compounds. Fruit jelly adds vitamin C to trigger synthesis. Alone, each food is helpful. Together, they create a rotation of options so you never get bored and your body always has what it needs to keep repairing. The key is consistency. One bowl of yogurt or one handful of nuts won't change your life. But daily snacks, repeated for weeks and months, build momentum. Think of them as deposits into a savings account. Over time, those deposits turn into stability, strength, and vitality. That's exactly what Linda and John experienced, and it's what you can experience too if you make collagen-rich snacks part of your daily rhythm. Now, even though these foods are powerful, many people don't get the results they expect. The reason isn't that collagen doesn't work, it's that common mistakes get in the way. Let's look at what those are so you can avoid wasting time and effort. By now you can see how simple snacks can deliver collagen and why they matter so much. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Many people try collagen and later give up, saying, "It doesn't work." The problem usually isn't collagen itself, it's the way people approach it. Let's go through the most common mistakes so you don't waste your effort. The first mistake is thinking collagen is only about beauty. Advertisements often focus on smooth skin and fewer wrinkles. And while that's one benefit, collagen's role goes much deeper. It supports joints, muscles, nerves, blood vessels, and digestion. If you treat it as a cosmetic bonus, you'll underestimate its importance and likely quit too soon. Collagen isn't a vanity protein, it's a structural necessity. The second mistake is relying on surface fixes. People buy expensive creams, get injections, or use braces for their joints, hoping to patch the problem from the outside. But this is like painting over cracks in a wall without fixing the foundation. Without collagen inside, no topical solution can create lasting repair. The only way to rebuild is from within. A third mistake is choosing poor quality supplements. The market is crowded, and not all collagen powders are effective. Some are processed in ways that make them difficult to absorb, while others are loaded with sugar and artificial flavoring. If you're investing money, make sure you choose wisely. Look for hydrolyzed or peptides on the label. These forms are broken down into small pieces your body can use quickly. Stick to unflavored options to avoid additives that harm rather than help. Another mistake is forgetting about supporting nutrients. Collagen doesn't work alone. Your body needs vitamin C, zinc, and copper to turn collagen into strong fibers. Without them, it's like having bricks but no mortar. This is why eating fruit with yogurt or adding vegetables to your meals is not optional. It's essential. Without vitamin C especially, your body cannot complete the collagen-building process. The fifth mistake is expecting instant results. Collagen isn't a quick fix. It's slow, steady biology. Think of it like renovating a house. You can't rebuild the entire structure in a week. It takes daily effort, small deposits of nutrition that build up over time. The first changes might be subtle. Better sleep, less afternoon fatigue, calmer digestion. Over weeks and months, those small improvements turn into visible strength, fewer aches, and steadier movement. If you quit after 2 weeks, you never give your body the time it needs. Lifestyle sabotage is another hidden trap. Stress, smoking, poor sleep, and excess sugar all damage collagen fibers. Cortisol, the stress hormone, literally breaks down connective tissue. Sugar binds to collagen, making it brittle and weak. If you're adding collagen but still eating processed junk, living under chronic stress and sleeping poorly, it's like pouring water into a leaking bucket. You need to protect the collagen you're building by patching the leaks, get enough sleep, manage stress, and cut down on sugar. Even small changes here multiply the benefits of collagen snacks. Finally, many people assume it's too late. They think if they're already in their 70s or 80s, the ship has sailed. But research and countless stories show the opposite. The body is always repairing itself. Even at advanced ages, new collagen can form if you provide the raw materials. Improvements might come more slowly, but they do come. Linda and John are proof. Neither was in their 20s when they started. They were already living with symptoms. Yet their bodies responded once they gave it what it needed. The lesson here is simple but powerful. Collagen works if you respect the process. Don't reduce it to a beauty fad. Don't rely on external fixes. Don't waste money on low-quality powders. Don't forget vitamin C and minerals. Don't demand overnight miracles. And don't sabotage yourself with sugar and stress. Collagen isn't magic, but when combined with patience, quality choices, and consistent habits, it feels like magic because of how much better you move, sleep, and live. So how can you turn this knowledge into action? To make it easier, let's walk through a simple 30-day roadmap. With this plan, you'll know exactly how to start, how to build consistency, and how to see progress without overwhelm. Now that you understand what collagen does, how it works, and the mistakes to avoid, the final question is how to put it into action. Knowledge alone won't change your health. Action will. That's why I want to give you a simple 30-day roadmap, something realistic that anyone can follow. Week 1. Build the foundation. For the first 7 days, your only job is to add one collagen-rich snack into your daily routine. Start with Greek yogurt and a scoop of high-quality hydrolyzed collagen powder. Add fresh berries for vitamin C and taste. Don't worry about being perfect. Just focus on consistency. By the end of the week, your body will already be receiving the raw materials it's been missing. Week 2. Add variety. Keep the yogurt in the morning, but introduce a second option later in the day. A handful of nut and seed mixed with collagen is perfect for the afternoon. Portable, filling, and packed with minerals, it keeps your energy stable and reduces cravings for processed snacks. At the same time, commit to light movement, maybe a 10-minute walk after dinner or gentle stretching. Activity signals your body to use the collagen you're feeding it. Week 3. Strengthen the habit. This is the time to expand your options. Add a cup of bone broth with lunch or dinner a few times this week. You can sip it like tea or use it as the base for soup. Notice how comforting it feels. Continue with your yogurt and nut mix, but rotate in collagen fruit jelly for dessert once or twice. By now, you'll have multiple ways to get collagen without boredom. Week 4. Evaluate and celebrate progress. By the final week, you may notice small but real changes. Your hands don't tingle as often at night, your legs feel a little stronger, or your joints aren't as stiff in the morning. Pay attention to these signs. They're proof your body is responding. Choose the snacks you enjoy most and commit to keeping them long-term. This isn't a one-month fix. It's the start of a lifestyle that keeps your body strong as the years go by. Alongside these weekly steps, remember the three protectors: sleep, stress, and sugar. Sleep is when your body repairs itself. Treat it as medicine, not a luxury. Chronic stress breaks down collagen, so find small ways to relax every day. Deep breathing, reading, or simply spending time outside. And sugar is the enemy of collagen. It hardens the fibers, making them brittle. Reducing processed sugar is like protecting your investment. Now let's step back. Tingling hands, weak legs, stiff joints. These are not random punishments of age. They are signals of collagen depletion. And the encouraging truth is that signals can be answered. Collagen can be restored. Function can return. Independence can last longer than you think. Linda and John didn't buy miracle cures. They didn't overhaul their entire diets. They made small, consistent changes, and their lives improved. You can do the same. Start with one snack today. Tomorrow, repeat. 30 days from now, you'll be surprised by how different you feel. So here's my final message. Don't accept decline as your destiny. Don't ignore the signals your body is sending. See them as a call for help and answer with nourishment. Collagen isn't hype. It's the foundation of your body. With it, you don't just survive, you thrive. Share this video with someone you love, a parent, a friend, a neighbor, anyone who deserves to feel stronger. And I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 4 snacks are you most excited to try first? Leave a comment below and share your journey. Your story might inspire others in this community. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips on aging with strength and vitality. Your body was designed not just to get older, but to heal, rebuild, and flourish. Give it the tools. Give it collagen. And watch your life transform.